Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in this new video. In this particular video, I will basically be telling you why I have taken a month break from YouTube. Now, I first of all want to say that things are going quite well for me. Okay? Like, I plan to do some stuff in the future. I go out a lot more with friends who I used to be at school, friends who used to be at my school, just making some appointments with them. It's quite fun, I gotta say that. Life is becoming a lot more social, a lot more, alive. Because the thing is, when you start playing Battle Bay, right? You don't know who you exactly can trust. I don't mean to be schizophrenic or paranoid, I'm just giving you an idea. There's probably a lot of trolls out there in that game too, people who try to catfish you, hurt you. Probably not the right move. What I want to say to you is that if you want a relationship with someone, you need to give it time. And if you want a piece of advice, be yourself. And third of all, just go for someone in real life. Don't try to do these sneaky dating apps because they're not worth it. And above that all, it's most likely not secure at all. You're gonna give your personal information away that gets stolen and used against you in the form of blackmailing. I'm just making stuff up. But these cases, they really happen out there. And that's the main reason why but that's not the only thing. I'm far too busy for Battle Bay. I got a writing project, right? I got I want to learn about psychology. I will buy a book for that. It's as simple as that. Why not? It's a good investment. And you know what? At the end of the day, I'll pick up reading again. Call me boring. Call me some nerd. I don't care. I'll just do my old thing again. I just I used to have such good habits, like reading and stuff like that. I dropped almost everything on floor. I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just gonna launch my games. No, this is not the way that I want to live. Actually, I'll do it this way. And that's basically the reason why I almost never upload a video anymore on YouTube. I know you guys are probably sad about that, like you expected some major video, and I promise you that will happen eventually. I also want to say to you that I feel pretty good because it's just a lot more active and alive out there. That's all I want to say here. I just don't feel lonely anymore because I have these people around me. Now, I never did that. Well, sometimes I did. I gotta admit that somewhere. I did so now and then feel lonely, but now not really anymore because, like, wow, I never just expected myself to be, a planner, making activities with friends, doing stuff like that, gaming together, talking together. It's just a lot more alive. And that's why I encourage you all to do the same thing. And you don't have to listen to me because, in the end, everyone lives their own life. Just because I choose for this doesn't mean that you should. Um, and yeah, Probably, probably I will make a top five video soon. Top five things you can do to a human that is probably wait no. Top five worst things you can do to a human being. Honestly, I think that's quite reasonable. I will create a video like that for you guys soon. Because there are a lot of things that is pretty bad, but you know, one is more messed up than the other. Maybe even the top 10. I don't know. Who cares? In any case, yeah. As for the writing project, what I told Angelic Pro is that I would release a free sample. I'm still planning to do that until like chapter 3, 4, and at that point I close. And the reason why I can't show you like half the book is because I can't. Because if I planned to do the like halfway on the book, you guys will see some powers, the power system within the book and stuff like that, and that will not be, no, that's not good. Because then at that point you can copy this, and what happens then is that, you know, I cannot make a claim. Basically, I will have to do it in a very complicated way, which wouldn't be good. But I can share the beginning with you. You know, the character development at the start, you know, stuff like that. I can show that, no problem. Because there's nothing that, well, there is interesting stuff there that you could probably use if you plan to write a book. If you don't, that's completely reasonable. But like, yeah. All that I can say to you is that this all will still take a very long time to release out there. Because you guys know me by now. I slack off at some point, which is bad. But old habits never die. Anyway, I probably want to go because I plan to do a call with Boy from Discord. Also a nice guy. And like, I probably don't plan on returning. I probably don't. And maybe someday I will. But at this rate, like the interest rate for me on Battle Babe, it really isn't that high. It really isn't that high because I mainly focus on development right now. I plan on solving the solution so that I can learn welding because I really want to learn it. I really want to try to, you know, just use it. And when I succeed, or if I succeed, that's a better choice. I'm not sure if I will, but I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, say. We'll see if that quote is actually true. All you need is just a little bit of discipline. So yeah, take matters into your own hands. If you want to learn something, you should go for it. Don't wait with it. And if you need help, just ask people around you. They know much better than you, probably, especially if they're older. Not to say that older people are higher than you or more worthy than you. That's not true. But they definitely have more experience. At any rate, good luck with all of your lives. As for me, I'm out. Because there's nothing much to talk about right now. Well, I could say something to you. I planned 2 appointments this week. I'm gonna be very busy. But that's okay. You know, better to be busy than than doing nothing. Catch around.